excited about this race. I qualified in third, just 1 or 2 seconds off, actually like 1 second off the pace of Jordan. Jordan Fimple's in front, P1, Tony Lukoski, me, Jeremy Lucas, Andy Janicek, Kevin Lieberman, and Mark Lozanecki. We're about to go green. Keep an eye out. Go, 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 go. All right, I'm going to stick to this inside line right behind Jordan. I'm watching Tony, waiting for him to tuck in. I see Jeremy coming up on my left, but as long as I cover the inside line, I have the best opportunity to stick with these guys. Turn it in, turn it in, turn it in. Give Tony enough room, but not too much. Stay close. Don't go too wide. Don't let him force me too wide. Up and over. On it. Gonna make this pass. On the inside. Get in front of Tony. Take my line. I'm in P2. He's gonna be a threat. Up and over. Stay on the inside. Between Jordan and Bill, there might be an opportunity here coming up into the carousel to do something. If Jordan tucks behind Bill, I tuck behind Jordan, maybe go around the outside. Looks like Jordan's going to stay on the outside, so I'm going to tuck behind Bill and see if I can make something stick, make this pass stick. Let's go, get up in there. If I can't make the pass, make the pressure. Keeping an eye on Tony. I see him coming up quick behind me. I'm going to make sure to cover off the middle to prevent him from going up the inside through turn 1. Hold on to it. Heading up into the chicane. We got the club course this weekend. Quick right, quick left. Back to the right-hander and up into the keyhole. Doors open. I'm going in. I'm going in. Making a pass on Jordan. As soon as I get, I'm going to track out wide. And then come back center track to prevent Jordan from coming up on my inside. I can't believe I'm making this stick, y'all. We're about to go through madness here, and I'm in first place. As long as I can hold on to it, I'm going to tuck up the inside. It's the better line. Jordan backed out. I'm going wide. Get the car rotated. Back on the throttle. He's going to be a threat through this section. Up over the yellow. Stay in the throttle. All the way into the braking zone. Straight into the curbing. Get the car rotated. Up and over. Nice and smooth. Track out. On the throttle. Into turn 11. Quick stab at the brake. Nice. Into the keyhole, or into the carousel. Make that quick turn, back on the throttle as soon as possible. Go, go, go. I've created somewhat of a gap. I just need to maintain this. Maintain my composure, maintain my cool, make sure I breathe. Get that car rotated and settled. Bill went off track. Stay in the throttle till the brake. Brake, downshift. Jordan caught up quick. Into the keyhole. Hold on to it, back in the throttle. It's going to try to come up the inside. I'm going to go wide and cover off the middle. Can't believe I'm still in the lead. I don't know what's happening here. This is amazing. Brake, cover that inside. Go straight into the braking zone. Quick brake, get the car rotated, up and over, back on the throttle. Open up the wheel a little bit. Quick brake, eyes right, turn right. Carry that speed. Cut the yellow curb. Stay left a little bit. Back around. Dive right into the braking zone. Get the car rotated up and over. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! Watch out for Tony. Oh, no. Get the car started, car started, car started, car started. Go. 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 Kevin just passed me. I'm in P6 out of 7. What just happened? What just happened? I was going up over turn 9. My rear end got light. I was carrying too much speed. I was too far off the apex. Make sure I don't do that again. Back in it. Deep breath. Deep breath on the straights. Relax hands. Car sounds good. Carry my momentum. Get past Kevin. I see Andy up ahead. I'm going to keep pace. Try to close the distance on Andy. Nice clean run here. Don't let this slower car slow my momentum. Stay behind him as long as I need to for the draft. He's covering the inside. I'm going to go on the outside. Make the pass for 5th. Brake. Go around the outside. I see the ST5 traffic coming up behind us. Keep this nice and clean. Open up the wheel and on it. Leave enough room. On it. Yellow curbing. Up and over. Stay to the left. Let these ST5 cars go by and back on it. Follow them through. Open up the wheel. Back on the throttle. Real close. Brush. Turn the wheel. Get car settled. Nice. Brake. Up and over. And back on throttle. Straighten out the wheel. Let this MPO1 traffic go by. Brush at the 1, get the car settled. Leave enough room. Back on it. Momentum was slow just a little bit here. My race is not over until it's actually over. Anything can happen. Even though I'm in 5th, I dropped down from 1st place. I was in 1st place for a while, y'all. I was in 1st place. Keep this together. I gotta keep it together. But that was the dopest start to a race. But I got the best chance as long as I continue to look for the best line, be consistent, look for areas where I can even pick up speed. If something's going to happen up front, I want to be able to capitalize on it and move from 5th to at least 4th, if not all the way to the front. Anything can happen, so I have to maintain a solid drive here. Stay in the throttle here. Stay in the throttle. Stay confident. Brake. Get the car rotated. Up and over. Nice. I'm watching my min speeds here, especially through the turn that I spun out on. It's common where when I revisit a turn that I had a mistake at, that I'm a little bit hesitant, that I'm nervous, that I don't have the same confidence. The fact that I was able to maintain respectable minimum speed through turn 9 just now is just validating to me that it's not in my head. I'm back on it. I know exactly what happened. I know what mistake not to repeat. I'm good. I'm focused. The confidence also is coming through here on turn 1. So I had a personal record in my qualifying times this morning with a 1:44, a minute 44 seconds. And I mean, that was on the club course, that was super fast for me. I qualified 3rd. That's how I got to start 3rd. But what it came from was dialing in my confidence on turn 1 and turn 11. Mechanically, if I brush the brakes and start turning in to get the car to where I want it to be, it might be a gradual turn, or I might turn once and then say, oh, I'm not tight enough into the left enough, so then I make another input. I turn the wheel a second time even more to get the car to be closer to the apex. Instead, I trust the car, I brush brake, I turn once and point the car to the apex. And then I just know, because of the experience that I've had lap over lap, that the car is going to make it, that the grip is going to be there. The turn of the wheel is going to slow the car down slightly. I don't need to get scared that I'm going to overcook it and then my back end spins out. So because I was mechanically able to repeat that motion, I was able to quickly build up my confidence and then turn faster laps. My confidence is still showing. It's showing in turn 1. It's showing in turn 11. I've got a lap time of 1:45.35. That's 1 second faster than my most recent fastest lap here in the earlier laps. Turn 1 looked really good. Carrying speed through the chicane, braking a straight line, get that downshift done. Brake here, going into the keyhole. Cut out halfway across the track, back in and on the throttle. Open up the wheel, let it track out. See faster car coming up behind me. I'm gonna let them take it up the inside. Brake at the 4, nice straight line, get it downshifted. Eyes right, turn right, up over the curbing. Quick stab of the brake, get that car rotated quick. Open up the wheel, on the throttle. Brake, eyes right, turn right. Eyes left, turn left. Stay to the left. Cut the wheel back over. Brake straight into the curbing. Get the car rotated. Up and over. See the gap in the trees, on the throttle. And here's again where that confidence comes in. Quick brush of the brakes, turn the wheel straight to that grass. The corner of the grass is where the apex is. It allows me to carry the most speed. I went a little bit wide on that. And back to the front straight. Let's see what kind of times we've got. So nice consistency, 1:4.59. Get it turned. Nice. Nice. I can tell that it's working because my minimum speeds are hovering right around 80, 81, even 82, 83. In my races back in August, I was looking at min speeds around 77, 78, 79. I'm definitely faster with the new confidence that I have going into that turn. Turn 11 is a couple miles an hour slower at maybe 73, 74. Now I'm up into the 75, 76 range. We'll see how we do going back into turn 11 once we get there. Now it's time to focus on madness. Stab of the brake, come up over, open the wheel just a little bit, back on the throttle. Stab of the brake, eyes right, turn right. Eyes left, turn left. Stay to the left. Point it into the curbing, brake in a straight line, get the car rotated, up and over. Open up the wheel. Nice. Now coming up here through Thunder Valley, we're going to go into this left-hander. This is turn 11. One turn. Over. Min speed 75, 76. That's where I want it to be. Maybe a mile an hour faster, but the confidence is still there. It's not because I'm hesitant. Let's see what kind of consistency I have in the times. 1:45.4. Slower traffic here coming in through turn 1, but it's okay. It is slowing my momentum down. I have not lost sight of Andy. I still see him up there. Braking a straight line. Prepare to set this car up going into Carousel. I'm either going to take the inside or the outside, depending on where he goes. I'm going the inside. And back on it. I'm sure I lost some time as I'm trying to maintain my consistency and my lap pace. If I'm gonna catch Andy, it's only gonna happen because I have good laps. But I'm sure I lost some time coming up from turn 1 through the chicane and into the keyhole behind the 944. But I am back on it. My hope is that some of the traffic is also slowing Andy down. And as we can see, he's just now getting through turn 6, and I'm going through turn 6 myself. Up and over. Alright, so we're looking for good, strong, confident speeds here. Brush of the brake, one turn of the wheel, gets me to the apex, maintain speed 76, 77, right? So that's what I'm talking about, is I've been able to dial up the confidence, and that's helped me to get my faster lap times. And the difference of 2 miles an hour does make a difference on these lap times. Trying to get here into turn 1 before the 944 so I can at least have clear air, even if it's not just my line. 78, 79, very respectable. Up and around carousel. Oh, and I'm checking out my lap time. As I suspected, the last lap when I was behind the 944 going from turn 1 up into keyhole, looks like I lost some time. I lost a total of 3 seconds. Don't know if it was all from that, but that will slow me down. Again, my hope is that Andy's also getting slowed down by some of this traffic that we're working through. Up and over. And he's going through turn 6 here, so similar position or distance or gap, right, as the last lap. Up over turn 9. We've also got Thunder Roadster coming up. Let Derek go ahead, pass me here. Let's see what we can do with this. Just briefly touched on 74. It was more 75, 76. And let's see what we can do going into turn 1 in terms of min speeds, right? I'm looking for that brush brake, turn the wheel once, get the car settled, which means balance on all 4 wheels. Also had to slow down a little bit because we had Thunder Roadster coming up, but there's also a yellow flag for Kevin, looks like, who's off driver's left. Hope his car's okay. So the Thunder Roadster can't pass until the next flag station, and we're coming up on that now, and they'll be able to get past me here. Got several Thunder Roadsters coming out. Shout out to Jordan. Quick brake, up and over. Open up that wheel. Now, even though these faster cars are coming through, it's really important that I maintain my line. It's actually better for them if I'm predictable, because they can figure out when to safely pass me. I mean, they've got lightning speeds, right? Not, no pun intended there. Lightning race, Thunder Roadsters, lightning speeds. Okay, maybe a little bit of intention, but they are super fast. I don't need to do anything erratic to get offline so that they can get through. They'll figure it out. They'll find their opportunity, and they can pass me really quickly. So I'm guessing probably about a 147 here. And that's because, you know, dealing with the traffic that I had, but still practicing the confidence here. 80 was minimum speed, I think, if I saw that correctly. That's what I want to see. I want to see that 80. I want to see that 81, 82 as a min speed in order to really dial in fast laps. Am I going to win this race? Nope. Probably not. Not unless the 3-4 competitors that are in front of me, Jordan, Tony, Jeremy, and Andy, they all have some type of incident, which I hope not. That's really the only way I'm going to be out front. Why do I care about these fast lap times? Because it's seat time. Or because one of them might make a mistake and I move up. Right? I do earn something if I get a higher placement. So if I get a 4th place instead of 5th place, I get more points, potential for more contingency, whether it's brake pads or new tires or new money or money from Mazda Motorsports at the end of the year because of points, right? So there's all that, but there's also just seat time. I want to continue to get better. I want to continue to get better when I'm having experiences like lap traffic, when I'm having experiences like I spun earlier. I should be rattled and nervous, but do I have the experience to gain my confidence back and get better lap times after that? And guess what? Today's Saturday, there's still Sunday. There's still 2 more races, 2 more opportunities for me to be out front and put down some respectable lap times and good finishing positions. 145.49, so I'm only, what, a tenth, 2 tenths off of my fastest pace, at least during the race. Quick brake, downshift. I'm closing a distance in on Andy here. Feel really good about this drive. And again, just the whole race itself, I've got lap times that I'm proud of. I'm, got respectable lap times against Andy, who is a phenomenal driver. To start the race, I moved up from P3 to P1 and held on to that until I knocked myself out. I feel really good about this. And I'm having fun. I'm doing what I love. I get to challenge myself every lap. Let's see what I do here on minimum speeds. So 75, 76. That felt like a really strong lap, and my gut says I'm in the 145s again. And this is it. That's race. And 145.9. I feel great about that run. Did I make a mistake? Absolutely. I learned from it, got my confidence back, made sure to get as much practice with good laps as possible. Hell of a finish for Jordan, Tony, Jeremy, Andy, me. Okay, I didn't have a hell of a finish, but I did finish. And Jordan, congratulations to Jordan Fimple with a 1 minute 43.633 lap record in this race. Thanks for watching.